So I think the first thing we should realize is that the U.S. still has an enormously productive and in some ways competitive economy. So the message here is not that the sky has fallen. The message is that there are parts of the sky that are dangling, and we better patch them up before they fall on our heads. So I wouldn't want to give the impression that, we have lost our edge entirely. There are areas, though, where we have definitely put ourselves at risk. And many of my ideas on this go back to a survey we recently completed of 10,000 of our alumni. And we asked them about different drivers of competitiveness. And they reported on how they felt the U.S. was doing and how it was likely to unfold in the future on each of these drivers. I think the differences in the drivers give you a good sense of where we see impending weakness in the United States economy. There were a set of these drivers that were viewed by our respondents, who were Harvard Business School alumni, as strengths of the country that are in fact getting stronger. So our capacity for entrepreneurship, for innovation, the higher education system, the vibrancy of the capital markets, the quality of firm management, these are all great strengths of the country that remain. On the other hand, there are current strengths that are deteriorating. We see that with the physical infrastructure of the country, the communications infrastructure, as well as the availability of skilled labor. In fact, among our respondents who've been involved in offshoring decisions, they told us that the availability of skilled labor was often a reason to leave the country as opposed to stay here. And then finally, most distressing, our respondents to this survey reported on a number of weaknesses that are getting worse. Those include things like the complexity of the tax code, the convoluted legal and regulatory environment, the ineffectiveness of the political system, macroeconomic policy, particularly fiscal policy, and the K through 12 education system. So the story is not fully that we've lost our edge. The story is one where we've got weaknesses and our strengths are increasingly weighed down by those weaknesses.